Hey everyone, welcome to the new boot camp. I am Zach. I'm the one who writes your programs and provides some of the form checks. And I'm just going to explain the new program, kind of the layout, and anything I think might be confusing. So in the top left, we have our split for this camp, and it's going to be basically 4 full body days, fairly intense, slightly higher rep ranges. And then you'll have day 3 is going to be an accessory day, which I'll explain below. But if we scroll into oh yeah, and then day 6 and 7, as usual, are active rest days. Um, you know, just stay active. Don't get your heart rate over roughly 150 beats per minute. Get outside, get some movement. Anything non-strenuous is fine. So in day 1, I think, yeah. So I've given you a lot of different kind of options here for the first exercise. Go with whichever one you feel best about. But if I give you the option, pick it, and I want you to stay with it throughout the whole camp. Okay, the only exception are a few exercises, like exercise 2, you're doing barbell overhead press in weeks 1 through 4, and then you're gonna do barbell bench press weeks 5 through 8. So I actually do want you to alternate there. But if I don't specify that, then I want you to stick with the same exercise throughout. Okay, and if we scroll over, we'll see some of the set reps. So what this means, you're gonna do 3 total sets. You're gonna do a set of 10 reps, a set of 8 reps, a set of 6 reps, and that's it. Now, I know I'm going to get the question like, do I up weight each time? Most likely, yes. But again, if you're someone who's more what's considered fast twitch, like you're really explosive, you may do a set, you may fatigue very quick. So you may have to keep the weight about the same. But for most people, they'll do a set of 10 and they'll be able to add a little weight, and they'll be able to do a set of 8, add a little weight, and do a set of 6. But again, don't overthink it. Just challenge yourself for that given rep range, okay? And you'll know more after the first week, what feels hard with this rep scheme. Now in week 4, we're gonna bump it up to 4 sets. You're gonna do a set of 10, a set of 8, a set of 6, and then a set of 15. So here you will need to back off. After you do your set of 6, you'll need to go lighter to do your set of 15. And then week 5 is our deload. So you can still push yourself a little bit with the weights. I'd rather you stay at least 2 to 3 reps shy of failure unless I specify. But there will be less volume overall. Okay. And I think so. Again, it's a hard day. I mean, you're going to do a pretty heavy lift in one. You're going to do a back squat later in the workout. So don't expect yourself to lift as much weight on your back squat when it's exercise 3 as when it's exercise 1. So we're just targeting different areas, okay, this camp a little bit, which is good to do from time to time. I think everything, yeah, so like lying leg curl, again, is similar to exercise 2, and that weeks 1 through 4, you're doing both legs, but in weeks 5 through 8, I only want you to use one leg, okay? Now, on exercises that flip-flop, so like here, barbell overhead press in weeks 1 through 4, in week 5, I said it's a deload, but for these exercises, you're actually not going to deload because now it's a brand new exercise. So, you did overhead press weeks 1 through 4, week 5, you're starting barbell bench press. Don't feel like you have to deload here, okay? Most likely the weight's going to be a little lighter anyway, since it's week 1 for the barbell bench press. So that I consider that a deload anyways. So now moving on to day 2, I've given you another option here, a box squat or a pin squat. Choose whichever one you enjoy that challenges you. I thought I left a comment there, sorry. But yeah, and then dumbbell Romanian deadlift in weeks 1 through 4, and then you're gonna move to a barbell in weeks 5 through 8. And yeah, I think everything's pretty straightforward on that day. Now, week 3 is the accessory day, and this may change a little bit. I may offer different options here, I'm not sure. But basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna have 7 different exercises here. The first 2 exercises will be focused on your delts. Okay, I've listed, some of the options. But if you click on this tab, video examples, I've given you options for delts. So you can do a dumbbell lateral raise, you can do dumbbell upright row, cable lateral raise, band lateral raise, dumbbell reverse fly. I've given you options, okay? And for all of them, if you scroll over, you're gonna do 1 to 2 sets of 10 to 20 reps for the first delt exercise. For the second delt exercise, you're gonna do 1 to 2 reps, 1 to 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. And then third exercise for the upper back, you're gonna do 1 to 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps, and so on. But feel free to pick whichever one you want. But again, whatever you choose, I want you to stick with it throughout the whole program, okay? So you'll do 2 delts, 1 upper back, a biceps exercise, a hamstrings, and then 2 for your glutes, okay? And again, just use the ones I've listed here. And also, if you read this, I want you to keep all sets 1 to 2 reps shy of failure. And then you'll move on to day 4, another full body day. So again, this day shouldn't be overly taxing. You're not doing anything with barbells, no compound exercises mostly. So yeah, you shouldn't be as intense. You should feel okay after this day. And then we'll move on to day 4, which is another pretty tough day. You're gonna do front squats and sumo deadlifts. But yeah, I think everything. So the only thing, hip extension, I want you to do 20 to 30 reps, but break that up into as many sets as needed to complete it. So you might do your back or your hip extensions, you might get 15 reps and that's all you can do. Just pause for as little as needed, go again. Maybe you get 5 reps, pause, go again, aim to get 20 to 30, okay? And then the last day, again, should be fairly straightforward. Again, exercise 3, choose one and stick with it throughout. And yeah, sets and reps should be fairly straightforward here as well. So anyways, I hope you like it. Like I said, it's an intense program. I mean, there's a lot of compound movements, higher reps, so make sure your recovery's on point. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. Take care.